In the second part of our series bug report, this time we want to talk about the anti-tank launchers like RPG, SRAW and so on. Over the last couple of weeks we noticed quite some curiosities when using anti-tank launchers, so we went on our server and tried to reproduce some of the stuff that we saw on pub servers and managed to gather enough material to produce an own part in this series. First of all, let's take a look at the SRAW, which is being fired from a scout heli here, and I'll pause the last frame because you can see the sides of the SRAW are on top of the tank, therefore the missile should hit the spot that the sides were pointing at. But as you can see in this example, the missile does not hit its target. That means it's either ghosting or just hitting a random spot nearby. Anyway, this seems like unintended behavior. And just to make clear that this wasn't a single case, we'll show you another example. And again, I'm stopping the last frame. The sides are directly on top of the tank, but the missile does not hit its target. And here we have two short examples of the sides being on top of the tank and the missile taking a different flight path. Interesting. On top of that, as was to be expected, you can also ghost on targets like tanks with the SRAW. Just beautiful. Something very similar we were also able to reproduce with an RPG. As you can see here, the tracer goes through the upper part of the tank and the missile explodes behind the tank. A few days ago, Alan Kurtz, the lead core game designer for Battlefield 4, posted a statement on his Twitter account. We'll leave the link in the description. Here he says that they seemingly have found the source for the RPG reload glitch, which is going to be fixed sometime in the future. Almost as always, extremely vague and poor information policy. This is simply not enough. Another example for RPG or small curiosities we have here, where the SMAW flies straight through the 25mm gun put, but no hit is actually registered. Now let's take a quick look at the Javelin. As you can see here, we are firing on the tank. We also register a hit, but the missile itself is not animated at all. Do you see the tank here? Yes, but only if you zoom in on it using the Javelin sights. I mean, this of course could be a general graphics bug, but so far we've only noticed it in combination with the Javelin. And now let's meet our good old friend the dust hit, which we've also seen a lot with RPGs and SMAWs but never really recorded it. Here the MBT-LAW is firing upon a laser designated target and it doesn't do any damage, just leaves a dust cloud. And to conclude this short compilation of anti-tank launcher bugs, if you're sitting on a scout heli and firing upon a laser designated target with MBT-LAWs, Javelins or SRAWs, the missile will explode in the heli so that the splash will hurt or kill you. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you liked it and you've maybe also recorded some anti-tank launcher curiosities with RPGs, SRAWs and so on, then please leave a comment. We would like to make an even more extensive compilation of bug reports so that we can give proper feedback to DICE. Other than that, here you can find the links to our latest bug report talking about the attack helis and a link to our friend the Radar who's talking about the current state of BF4 and the gaming industry in general.